It's interesting that you're studying both Gravity, the book, and those thoughts of mine, and tuning scores at the same time. Lisa and I have been working on our movement minds together since the middle 1970s. I've watched tuning scores develop from their beginning in our studio. I haven't prepared any remarks on tuning scores, but I just want to say that I think the approach is very brilliant. Of its strategy for teaching or learning. In learning some new area, there's always the question, how much should they be given? How much should be given to them? And how much should they figure out or learn by themselves? That there is a feeling that if you find it for yourself, it's better than if you are given it by your teacher. Lisa has found a way through this complexity by making each person their own teacher and their own subject. This means that there is no question of authority. There's no question of hierarchy. There's no question of position. This means that a person is, this is difficult to say. Wait a minute, is responsible to themselves, and at the same time, they are helpless to themselves. You're in a position of creativity and fate. That is, you're given a position by this work in which you are in control of yourself, and at the same time, you are just yourself, and you want to be more, and you want to grow. That's why I think this work is very special. That is, my work, I always tried to give my work to the student. Or in normal education, they try to give you a field of work, mathematics or geometry or geology or healthcare, whatever the field is, they try to give you the whole field. But I think in Lisa's work, she has given the creation of the field and the creation of the subject to the student. And it's a situation in which she is just another student. The amazing Lisa Nelson is a very special student. You hear the talk yesterday that she gave, and with many limitations for her speech and thinking while talking. One of the striking elements of her position is how she has dissected the event of observation perception, desire, and action. It's so refined, this observation, this inner world that she has discovered and how it operates. You know, it's like the mechanics of psychology. Yes, so refined, this inner world that she has created. That is, by her practice, she has found a way to delineate how different parts of her mind and body work together, and it's not psychology. Mostly psychology is discussed in terms of wellness or illness. It just seems to me that she has avoided that polarity and found a way to describe perception in all its complexity with what the parts of her that she found were active in the process. So it's a work. The tuning work is a work I'm watching with real interest over many years. I thought yesterday I saw in the quiet responses of you watching here on the screen some appreciation of the refinement of her observations, even though the situation is just so awkward for her, especially. Yeah, it was difficult. Let's talk about gravity then, if we must. You asked me to come. You have been reading this book. You must come up with the first questions or statements. All of you.